Shabbat Shalom, Kol Halal Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bahashem Makak Wadash, double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us the truth. Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, and salutations to all the brothers that push the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David, to the Aquath that are listening, learning, being a pillar of rest, to the 144,000 1/3, the hopeful elect of Israel. All right, this lesson is going to be short and quick because while some people can't see it, what should be clear by now, Babylon has fallen, okay? Or Babylon the Great is fallen, okay? It has already fell. You're fallen with it, and you don't understand centrifugal force. Okay, so Jeremiah 50:23, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How has Babylon become a desolation among the nations? Babylon is talking about Babylon the Great. It's America. Let's see. How broken and shattered is the hammer of the whole earth? How desolate is Babylon among the nations? Let's see. Yeah, people are astonished. Okay, let's read the GNT. Babylonia, right? Hammered the whole world to pieces, and now that hammer is shattered. Talk about America. All the nations are shocked at what has happened to that country. Everybody's looking at Joe Biden. Everybody's looking at Donald Trump, right? Everybody's watching this whole debacle, right? And they're asking these questions. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut to pieces? Right? They see this. Look at the headlines. Breaking. There is no way this is happening. Russia has doubled down on ending America. What? What do you mean ending America? Well, it's fallen. They see they're on their knees right now. Okay? The ref has to jump in and stop Russia from just, what happens in MMA, right? When the guy who's getting his ass whooped, he's just out on his feet. You got somebody has to get in there and stop it. Okay? Russia doubled down on ending America. This is the kind of language that's going on. And here's the Babylonians themselves. Is Americanism dead? Here's Steve Poplar. Global instability is scaring people. What? No, it's scaring you Babylonians. Okay, everybody else is looking at just the presidential race, right? They can see that. How is the whole? They're asking these questions, right? Let's see. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? Okay. People are in shock, right? Ezekiel 26:17. Then they will lament for you, saying, how have you perished, O city of renown, inhabited by seafaring men? Let's get this. Ezekiel 26:17. And they shall take up a lamentation for thee, and say to thee, how art thou destroyed, that wast inhabited of seafaring men, the renowned city, which wast strong in the sea, she and her inhabitants, which caused their terror to be on all that haunt it. You used to be the strongest, right? Now the weak are saying they're strong, right? Joel 3:10. Joel 3 and 10, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Right? Yemen is not afraid of the United States. Going heads up with them down in the Red Sea. Right? Nobody's afraid. Right? Matter of fact, they're scheming against you right now. Okay? So let's go back here. Yep. This is crazy. Let's listen to a little bit of this. This is pinball preparedness.
All the time.
And he gets a lot of play in the prepper sites. So just listen.
Gimme.
People ask me all the
Yeah, that was nigger. Gimme. What's gonna happen, pinball? What's going on?
You look at society these days, and nobody takes pride in their job. Nobody puts any effort into what they do. They show up at Monday morning at 8 o'clock to work and go, where's my paycheck? You have to work for it first. Oh no, you pay me and then I work. Drive by a lot of the fast food places. I see the signs out there, work today, get paid tomorrow. That's how bad it is needing people to come to a job that will act.
Sounds pretty good. Work today, get paid tomorrow. You mean not 2 weeks from now? That sounds like a good deal.
Work. They've got to give them instant gratification. In an SHTF situation, and God knows what it's going to be, whether it's economic collapse, whether it's an EMP where Joe gets us into a world war, whether the election turns into a civil war in the country. That's exactly what it's going to be. People are going to come and say, gimme.
So Babylon has fallen. Okay, this is the general attitude. You can go to any YouTube, type in TikTok rant. Let's do that. On YouTube, type in TikTok rant. What kind of rant, right? Let's just put rant and see what comes up. TikTok rant on YouTube. Okay, look what's going on. Nobody, this is a year ago. Nobody wants to work. Hey, Babylon has fallen. One day, Harry's rant. This guy, that's a Jake. This guy's tripping. Okay. Woke at classrooms. Everybody is ranting. Right? Look at this. All right, let's check this out. Not Maxine. This is a year ago. Let's see what he's talking about. Let's compare it to today.
Who are those?
Right? Because this place is gone, man. A year ago it was gone, but where are we now?
Alright, so this video will be about
David Spade is
why it seems that way less people are wanting to work nowadays. And to me,
he lives in
it
his
seems
van.
pretty obvious, but I see. Well, first off, thanks for the subs, thanks for the likes, thanks for the comments.
Joey the Gypsy.
Appreciate every single one of you.
Joey the Gypsy lives in his van, clearly, which there's nothing wrong with that. That's where it's going. And it's about working for a living in modern Western society, huh? It says it should be, people don't want to be slaves anymore. They don't. People are about to put on their slave hat, right? What's the point of working if you're going to be broke anyway? So what is this, 10 months ago, all right? Father got a job at a local dog food plant to finish out working till he could retire. And if in the few years he worked there, he had figured out many ways to license or to increase production off the lines with hardly any product to be repackaged, among other smart suggestions that ultimately helped the company make their money. An old guy. All right, so anyway, as you can see, this is a year ago. Okay. And Joey the Gypsy, let's take a look at Joey today. What's Joey talking about? And we're just, hey, just doing a little dive today. Let's see. The time I got robbed in NYC, the debate was a setup. Looked like he's still living right in the car. Okay. So times is hard, right? Joey the Gypsy here, he could be a Jake, but you know what? He's got the look. He's got a look on him that says that he could go out and get a job. All right, so I'm not gonna dwell on it. Joey. Let's see. Slovakia. Yeah, this is a bit of a rant, right? Because what are we? This isn't a rant. This is a chant. Rant down Babylon. Okay. Everybody's ranting. Okay. Oh. America is fallen rant. We're just, digging around. America is falling. Is it? Okay. America is falling 4 years ago. Future America rant. 12 years. This is America rant. Full version. 2 weeks. Why is the U.S. falling apart? We know Jake is falling. All right, so let's what? Take a look at 2 weeks. Let's look at this. 59 seconds.
America is going to shit. This country was built on two
things.
And Jesus. I don't know all that much about Jesus, but I sure do know a lot about hamburgers.
Well, Jesus, that would be how it is built on our backs.
America is going to shit. This country was built on two things: hamburgers and Jesus. I don't know all that much about Jesus, but I sure do know a lot about hamburgers. And it seems like I can't even get a proper hamburger these days. Alright? Now, I'm a very particular eater. I like my food a certain way. I eat like a 5-year-old. And I like my burgers just meat and bun. Nothing else. I'll always tell them. And I can't tell you how many times I've gone up and ordered, and I'll say meat and bun, and they'll say back, just meat and bun. I'm like, yeah, all right, we got it. And then 5 minutes later, these motherfuckers come out with a burger that has the whole menu on it. Bro, it's not that hard. I made your job easy. Get out of the job. Make me my fucking hamburger right. All right, I'm sorry. Just a little bit of a rant. Think about that. Thank you.
Let's think about it. Let's think about that, Joey the rant. He said America's built on two things, right? Okay. Jesus. Let's get Jesus first. Okay. Let's go to Revelation. And then I'll end, okay, since I'm just kind of, let's go to Revelation 1:1. Let's reveal your Jesus, okay? Revelation 1:1. See, this says from This says of. I like of. English Standard Version, Revelation 1:1. The revelation of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, which Most High gave him to show to his servants the things that must soon take place. He made it known by sending his angel to his servant John. Okay, so let's carry on right there then. Let's go down to 11. Right. Let's just jump to the chase. This is 14. Revelation 1:14. The hairs of his head were white, like white wool, like snow. His eyes were like a flame of fire. His feet were like burnished bronze refined in a furnace, and his voice was like the roar of many waters. And if you understand what all of that means, it's basically describing him, right, what he actually looked like, because, the Spirit of the Lord knows all, and they knew that, they were going to try to, paint the likeness of their images, right, which they did. And this was designed to debunk that, right? So there's that, right? He said Jesus and hamburgers, right? Well, what about your boy A.B. Finkelstein, right? What about your boy A.B. Finkelstein, though? Can we glean a little information from him? Let me see. Let's see. Let's see, A.B. Right? What did he say? Rabbi A.B. Finkelstein interview where he speaks on McDonald's, right? Let's see, hamburgers. Mac, MC. Meat, right? Remember this? Let's see. Let's see if this comes up. Or are they hiding? This goes way back for the record. Yeah, they're not they can't. Let's see. Come on, AB. Let's see. Looks like they're stopping this. Come on, Rabbi. Yeah, let's stop it. Let's see. Discover videos. Concerning the meat practices, right? Are we going to show this, or are we just going to stop it from coming up? Audio interview between Rabbi A.B. Finkelstein and James Wickstrom concerning the practices of the meat used at McDonald's. Let's see. This goes way back. Let's see.
We take the children of our enemy, which is the white race, and we bring them to the basement.
It's not the white race.
We take the children of our enemy, which is the white race, and we bring them to the basements in the synagogue, where we drain the blood and watch them die there. It's very similar to how we do the sacrifices that we do with the kosher butchering, and so we do that, and then we mix it with the Passover bread, and so we eat the blood of our enemies. And the bodies, we're not cannibals, so what we do is we take those, because we can make some shekels, and we give them to the slaughterhouses, and those are pounds and pounds and pounds of meat that we grind up in the sausage and the hamburger, and that's why we made those the most popular things, sausage for breakfast and hamburger for lunch. And so all the Goyim are really eating their children. And even when we say this outright and tell you people, you don't believe it, we take the children of our enemy, which is the white race, and we bring them to the basements in the synagogue.
Okay, so you heard that, right? This isn't something that I'm making up. All right? That's your boy, Rabbi A.B. Fink. So, hamburgers and Jesus, right? Well, you're lying about both of them. Okay? All right, so we can end it right there. This is where this thing is going. All right? Babylon has fallen. You see this? And let me furthermore, okay, so you heard this, right? You got this. What did he say? Down in the synagogues, right? Well, what happened? Let me see. Let's see, can we still do this? Can we go back? Let's go here. Remember this? Yeah, they came out with this. Let's see, JW. Somebody came out and said exactly what they were doing. Who was that? I think it was on Israeli News Live. Jewish Tunnel. Remember this? When you add these things up. 6 months ago. Remember this? Well, they just came out. They just came out and actually spoke on that, right? And I know I just got sidetracked, but this goes to America. If you know what's going on here, right, then you know that this place fell a long time ago, right? Let's see. Let's see if I can just find the HIJGHI. This guy, not too long ago. Let's go back to his videos. He brought something out about the tunnel, right? Let's see. Up right here. Look at this. We're just stringing things together. Okay, remember what A.B. said, right? He said, we tell you to your face and you ain't done nothing. Well, let's put these things together.
Good afternoon, friends. Stephen Benoon here with Israeli News Live, and a few things I wanted to cover here with you. On Israel's N12, they own people on October the 7th. The article's title here, A Lot of Bilateral Shooting.
That's coming out now.
I'd be really curious. I haven't followed up on the rest of that story there, but that in itself is not surprising.
Who actually did the shooting on the 7th?
Then I saw this particular footage here. Notice what it says right here. Sadistic crime inciting this morning in Jenin. Not only do the occupying forces look close to humanitarian structures and damage the ICRC's office, humanitarian group.
Bear with me while I find that.
I mean, it's just beyond anything that I could ever even imagine. This is something I thought was interesting too. Abby Martin is talking about
image going around, and this is one everyone's been.
Now listen to this. I'm not sure where it starts, but let's check this out. Okay, I might need to play those back to back. I'll probably get in trouble for breaking this out.
This I found interesting as well. I think Charles sent this to me here. Charles Hodge. Check him out on Twitter there. David Saltzman and a member of Chabad Lubavitch Synagogue in Brooklyn, New York, where underground tunnels were discovered earlier this year, admitted on a podcast that rituals are being performed underground. Rituals, what they believe, to resurrect the Messiah. Listening to some of this, very, very
ritual
disturbing
at all.
and very troubling.
There was one more viral image going around, and this is one everyone's been talking about. Is this, Dirk just pulled up on screen, stained mattress that was pulled out of the tunnel being carried by members of the synagogue? So there's a lot of crazy conspiracy theories. I don't want to go down any tasteless rabbit holes.
Wait a minute, we're talking about hamburgers, right? And where the meat comes from. Okay, well, this guy, Aby, in that interview, going way back, he's connecting a lot of dots right now.
David, if you could, explain why was there a mattress in the tunnels and what is this stain? A lot of folks are wondering, is this stain feces?
Okay, now he's going to go right into, he's going to say exactly what Rabbi Aby Finkelstein said. Okay.
No, it's not feces.
What
It's
is it?
his blood, and basically,
right,
we did rituals. I said that before. There were some rituals that we do in the tunnels, and sometimes the rituals might involve someone who recently died, and we'll bring him down there, and we'll try to do a ritual to bring back the Messiah, which is a Schneerson, if you heard about him on the news. So he died many years ago, but we have rituals that we believe we can bring him back. And so
how do these rituals
was that the main guy who was sort of instructing on the tunnels?
Well, that was a long time. He's like the head. He's the head rabbi, and he's
Right.
the guy that we look for direction.
Right, and the news was saying that he is potentially not passed on.
Right, that's right. So we don't know that, so we try to do rituals to try
To bring him back.
Correct.
There you go. Rituals. Pretty weird, to say the least. Anyway, I'm Stephen Benoon. You're watching Israeli News Live.
This is all fair use, okay? Aby Finkelstein was fair use. This is fair use. You see what's going on here? Okay, this is them. This is them speaking. This isn't something that I'm making up. Okay? So your hamburgers, right, are tainted. Your Jesus is a lie. Right? What are you really doing? Okay? And we'll go ahead. This is America. This is going on in New York, right? Rituals in the tunnels, right? In the synagogue. Synagogues down there, right? Okay, so let's see. Tongue to fall upon themselves. This is Aby Finkelstein, right? Psalm 64:8. So shall they make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee. I'm going to flee away from these devils, right? They're telling on themselves, right? That's what we see. And I mean, I didn't know it was going to go this way, but here we are, right? Don't quench the spirit. Sirach 5. We'll get out the old-fashioned way. It's Ecclesiastes 5:15. Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small. Is this a small or a great matter where your hamburger comes from? Because we're not making that up. Okay, that's old from the 2007 crew. That's an old one. Okay, made a lot of shekels on that one, right? And then we go out this way. 12 here, because they're going to lie to you about it. Sirach 12:10, never trust thine enemy, period. For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. And he tried to say, Aby, yeah, our enemies, the white people, no, those are your brothers, right? The Dukes of Edom, that's your people, right? And you might hate them, but we know who your real enemy is. Okay? Amalek, we know what you're up to. Again, never trust thine enemy. All right? Of course, he's going to say somebody else's enemy. They ain't out there trying to kill them. They're trying to kill you, nigga. For like his iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped the looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. All right, so no. All right, Babylon is fallen, right? And is fallen, right? And here's a big reason why. The least of the flock is doing the directing. So anyway, I'm going to end it right there. This is a rant, a righteous rant. Anyway, yeah, it's funny. All right, here's what's going down. What's going down? Frasier, right? Babylon is out like a light on its feet. So be circumspect. They'll be coming after us anytime soon. We keep bringing up stuff like this, right? Shedding light on this thing. They got to come after us. So anyway, do what you got to do. With that, we hope the elect were edified. You brothers and sisters, Shabbat Shalom.